Hey everyone, welcome back to the long steamy podcast hosted by yours truly. The reason I said Steam was because Steam just popped up. This is the Long Transaction podcast hosted by yours truly, Long Transaction. You may know me from FIFA content because I'm popping off. I am popping off. I've been posting every day for Footmas except for Friday. I didn't post, and another day. I always say that I don't want to talk about FIFA in these, and then the only thing I talk about is FIFA. And today, I'm going to talk about FIFA. There's nothing else to talk about. What happened? Oh yeah, let me just go through. How have I been? We've gained. I say we because we do this as a team effort. We've gained like a ton of subscribers on the main channel, not on this channel. Like 5 people watch this channel. I'm almost at 9,400. I'm at 9,335, which is, it's weird that I suddenly have people watching this because I always do the thing where I look back in time because I'm a time traveler, but I think of like 4 years ago. Today is Christmas Eve. 4 years ago, I was in this basement. I've done this before on this podcast, and I was recording Fast Car by Tracy Chapman for the first time, and I was like learning that song, and I was going to post it on YouTube, and I did post it on YouTube. You can actually find that. But that was 4 years ago. I had no idea any of this stuff would be here. Like this none of this computer. I have 2 monitors, a computer, a space heater, a guitar. Like none of this was here. I didn't have 10,000 people calling me dad. It's very weird. And that's not even that much of a difference compared to what some other people have. Some other people have like huge changes. Anyway, I don't know. Maybe it should just become a FIFA podcast. Maybe that will be more interesting to people. But I've been having fun doing these Footmas challenges. But like I mentioned in the Matweety one, I don't understand exactly why people are so interested in looking at a review of someone like Matweety because it's not like he has incredible differences over his normal card. I think that's the difference between myself and the people and other people. I look for big deals. Like if that Pepe card was kind of interesting for me. I didn't do it mainly because I've been busy with Footmas, but like a 75 rated player gets 2 informs, suddenly has an 84 rated player, and he looks really good. He's in the league. He's fast. He has good agility. That's a card that I would actually look up a review of if I was serious about FIFA. But people don't really care too much about those. They care more about like a Coutinho card, like a 90 rated Coutinho, who plays very similarly to what his normal card does. Maybe I'm just not really seeing it, but to me I've never really understood why people are so interested in the big names when the upgrades are like minimal. Weekend League was, oh my gosh, Weekend League. I tweeted about it. Missed out on Elite 3. Part of me is kind of like, maybe it's a good thing we missed out on Elite 3 because there are all those Road to the Finals cards out, and I wouldn't get those in Elite 3 rewards because you would get the 3 informs and you get 1 100k pack. Instead, I have Gold 1, I have 2 100k packs. I do miss out on an extra player pick, but player picks are so random. Like I've had better rewards from Gold 3 than Elite 3. I did get a Robertson, which is like 150k, and he's still one of the top left backs in the Premier League from my Elite 3 rewards, but at the time, because it's a pack only Road to Glory, I don't really care about coins. I care about how meta they are and if they're going to have a huge impact. And like a left back, even though Robertson's good, he doesn't have a huge impact on me. But anyway, the thing I want to talk about is the last game. Anyway, it always happens like this. I start off really well in Foot Champs. I was 15-2 at one point. I played a couple games, so 15-2. I just need to go 8-5, and then I hit Elite. Yeah, 8-5. Which, I mean, I'm 15-2. I should be able to do that. But I always know that I'm going to start faltering. And I don't know if it's the matchmaking or if I just am mentally fragile. I wonder what would happen if I did a sports psychologist. Because I feel like part of it is matchmaking, but then part of it is that I just choke. The reason why I'm not sure it's matchmaking is because I need to go 8-5. I am 7-5 going into my last game. So I'm 22-7. I need one win for elite. Comes down to the last game, as it always does. One game for elite, and I come up against, I can't even remember the guy's name. It's like Prozo or something. Z Prozo, I think. Anyway, he's a top 100 player. He's not even top 100. He's top 30 in the world. And he has 3 icons. He has Del Piero. He has Rivaldo on loan. He has Rio Ferdinand, I think. I don't know. Ronaldo, Alexandro. It's just super meta. And I got smashed 6-1. Like, it wasn't even close. There are a couple things. I'm not complaining that, like, he's not good. He was way better than I was. He's way better than I am. And he deserved the win. But why am I playing a guy he was at the time 28-0? Elite 1 already. I'm struggling. I'm gold 1. Why am I playing someone who's Elite 1, has a super meta team, and then my highest rated player is Samuel Umtiti at 87. My highest rated player was the same rating as his lowest rated player. It was Alexandro. Why am I playing him? And Mbappe, I guess. Like, I think there's also a thing where people know that other pros won't play away games. I thought they fixed this, so I thought it doesn't matter anymore. But I was looking, because I wanted to see who else I played. I played like one other guy who was Elite 2, and I lost to him like 6-5 or something. But I noticed all of them are playing home games. They're not playing any away games, so they're trying not to match up against each other. Like, how do you... I don't really blame them for doing that because it's a stupid system, but I thought EA fixed it so that you can't figure that out. I need to figure out how to do that. But at the same time, I don't... Like, I want to try because I'm always competitive in doing things and I want to get better at FIFA. But at the same time, it's like, why do I invest this much time into a game that there's no way I'm going to beat a guy like that. With the team that I have, I'm not going to beat him. Even if we had even teams, I probably would not beat him. But like, the probability of me winning with someone having that team and that skill level, it's like less than 2%. Why does the camera keep going out of focus? Focus on me, as Ariana Grande said. Yeah. That's FIFA for you. Also, with the player reviews, what I've noticed, which is funny, I don't know if people just like, I think it must be people watch this in the background or something, kind of like this podcast. I guess I do this too. I think I'm the worst viewer of content because I have such a skewed image in my head. I'm like, I want to make something really cool. Like, I want to put a lot of time into it, and then it's really cool. But then all people want is like something to go in the background that's similar to what they're doing at the time. Like, that's why people watch my live stream. It's not like I have a fun live stream. It's like people watch it because they're playing too, and they want someone to experience the sadness with them while they play Weekend League. But I had one comment. I had one comment on my Footmas Coutinho review. So keep in mind, the Footmas Coutinho review, the whole thing is a review of Footmas Coutinho, as you might guess by the title. And so in that, I mentioned how much he costs for me, how much he's going on Footbin, what his overall stats look like. I play him at different positions like left wing, like Cam. I give my opinion on is he good or not. You know, a review. And then one of the top comments is, how much does he cost and is he good? I'm like, are you talking to me or are you talking to other people in chat? Maybe this is another thing that I don't understand. But for me, if you comment on a video, it's always you're talking to the person who made the video. Maybe it's like a Discord where you're not talking to the person who made the video, but you're talking to other people in chat or in the comments or something like that. Because I was like, you're asking two questions which are directly answered in the video. Maybe I should wait a second. Maybe this would be interesting. What in the world? Stop going out of focus. Um, so these player reviews take a while because I record it and I edit it, and it's not just like a quick thing. What? Oh my gosh! If this goes out of focus one more time, I'm gonna smash nothing because I'm a liar. Uh, what in the world? Why is it? Oh, by the way, my hair. Someone keeps saying, "Fix your hairline." I don't know if they mean fix your hair or fix your hairline. I don't think my hairline is messed up. Like, unless my people were like, "Yo, LT, you got a mohawk, nice style. Why are you doing a mohawk? Balotelli would be proud." I'm like, I'm not. I just woke up like this, and this is my hair. It's my natural juices. I don't style it in a certain manner. It just happens to look like this. Maybe I should comb my hair more often. I can do that for you guys. Do you want me to comb my hair? I'll comb my hair. Yeah, so I don't know. I guess people are like commenting on my video to talk to others, but it's funny because I answer directly. I wonder if I should do more player reviews, but they're less in depth. This is the question that I always have. And I think I kind of answered it because I said people don't actually care about like the quality, if you will. They just want to have stuff going on. So instead of a player review that is like actual gameplay, I should just go over each player. It would be like 4 minutes, me going over their stats, their price. Why wouldn't people just go on to Footbin and look at this? I don't know. Maybe that's a thing though. Maybe that's a thing I could do. But that's like, I don't want to have just bad content that's popular. I don't think my content's great, but I think it's funny, at least. Like that, some people don't get my humor and they're like, "You're bad at this game and this is a terrible review." I'm like, "Well, did you laugh?" That's what I'm going for. I'm not trying to be like, "Hello guys, welcome to the long transaction report. Today we will be looking at second inform Nicolas Pepe. His book value is going to be at 20K. 20K could get you these players." Maybe that's a thing that people want, but that's not exactly what I want to do. I guess the reason I just thought of that was because Chris Smoove does he does player highlights, or game highlights, I should say, of the previous night's games. And they're only like 2 minutes long, but I do this too. I just binge watch them, and like in 10 minutes I know all the games and I have all the highlights. Maybe that's a thing. I don't know. Another thing I want to talk about today. I didn't write anything down. I have my water bottles though. I have like 4 water bottles down here, and they're all half empty. For some reason, if I put not a Mrs. Keatzel, but like a off-brand Mrs. Keatzel, like a water thingy, I'm more inclined to drink it. So that's part of the reason why I've been doing this. It's like a strawberry watermelon. It tastes good, but also for some reason I'm paranoid that I'm going to drink other people's water. And so if I do that, it's marking my water. So then I'm more likely to finish the bottle. I forgot to record this podcast, to be honest. I usually do it on Saturday or Sunday. Today's Monday, but it's Christmas Eve, so I don't have work. I was not going to do it. I woke up, so it's 8:30. Like I usually never record a podcast this early. But I woke up and then I was like, you know what? I want to do something today. I think my mind kicks in because on Monday this time I'm usually at work. And this is really weird, but I've grown to like Mondays. I remember when I didn't have a job, I used to really like Mondays because it meant that I could get work done. It wasn't like I would record a video or do a live stream, but I'm like, all right, now it's my time to go serious at this and make a video. And for some reason now that's still with me, and even though it's like, all right, now I got to go to work and then I have a work week ahead of me, and I don't know. I kind of like working because it just makes me have stuff to do. And if I don't have anything to do, I get all weird. But at the same time, I want to be doing work that I like. Oh yeah. I'm so all over the place and kind of tired. So what do I want to talk about? Oh yeah, there's this YouTube thing, and it's like a Twitter thing, and it's an Instagram thing where it's like the people who, you know how people will lift weights and then they'll post it, and then other lift weighting buddies will be like, yeah, man, that's sick. I like your video, or I like your Instagram post, or I like your Twitter, I like your tweet. Uh, and it's like just a echo chamber of people lifting weights, and then they like post a getting that grind, and then it's the muscle emoji, and then other people double tap it, and they're like, yeah, man, me too. And then it's just people liking posts of them saying that they're working out. That's a similar thing with YouTube, but it's like people posting videos like me. I think part of the reason why I like my videos is because I've realized that part of YouTube is just completely luck. I'm not saying that you can just put out garbage, but some people have just very bad content it's not edited, it's just like boring. I guess you could say I have bad content. I don't know, whatever. But people will some people will post videos, and then they'll put a tweet, and it'll be like, on that grind. Hashtag once school's out, I'm all in that grind. That's a terrible hashtag. Um, but, but people, I don't understand the posts to update people about how you're going to post. It's like the YouTube videos that are like, all right, guys, I've been really busy with work, with school. Usually they're little kids, so I mean, or younger. Actually, that's not even true, because I've seen people my age do this. But they're like, all right, I'm going to start a YouTube channel. Everyone, please go like my YouTube channel. I'm going to start posting regularly once I get 100 subscribers. And then they actually have like 15 subscribers, but it's all their closest friends, and then they forget about it. Like, don't do that. Don't ask people to subscribe and then you start posting videos. Or don't be like, all right, guys, I haven't been posting recently, but once I start, I'm going to be on that grind. Like, no one wants to see, unless people, actually, I think people do this. This is probably a thing. This is a community. You know how you have weird communities on Facebook and YouTube. There's probably a community of people who only like posts about people who say they're going to start posting soon. They don't watch actual content. They just watch update videos. That's so funny. That's so funny to me. Someone who doesn't actually like watching posts or videos, they just want to see updates about when they're going to start posting. And then oh my gosh, I have so many things that I wish I kept up with, but I didn't. Like that what was that channel called? Freaking the guy from Friday Night Lights. Oh well anyway, I mentioned this before, but I had a plan to do a YouTube channel where it was just me reviewing me just doing this basically, where I would just post update videos, and I would just do like and subscribe, please, and I would just ask people to like and subscribe, and I wanted to see how many subscribers I could get to, because people do this, but they do the comment version where they're just like, their name is like 10,000 subscribers with no videos. I wonder if that's a market. Do people do that just because they want to get actual subscribers, and then they just have the subscribers and they're like, well, what do I do now? Is it a meme, or do they sell those accounts? Because I feel like you can sell accounts. There's so many weird things that you can make money from that I don't understand. Like, I'm pretty sure you can, on Twitter or Instagram, you get a bunch of followers. Say you just have a meme. You don't even have to have your own content. You just you steal other people's memes, and then you post them, and then you like, be sure to double tap like, and then a crying emoji. And then you get, I don't know, 500,000 followers. And then people pay you to advertise for like a day, and they'll pay you like $30. Or you could sell the account entirely. That is so weird. I actually looked into this because, damn, I don't know if I mentioned this before. Because I had my drop shipping idea, and I was like, oh, this is cool. I don't even have to have the stuff. I just sell it to other people. But it became like I was just selling people really crappy jewelry, and I'm like, I don't want to do this anymore. But what you would do is you would just find someone who has an Instagram, what do you call it, a channel? An Instagram account, an Instagram account with like a bunch of followers, and then you'd pay them, and then they'd post it, and they'd delete it, and that's apparently that works. I think that dude, what was that guy's name? There was some guy who has like Supreme Patty. Is that his name? I don't keep up with the kids. He would do that, and he would say, I got all this jewelry, I'm giving it away for free, just swipe up, dude, just swipe up. And then he was doing the exact same thing, and it's so weird. It's like, that's such a hustler thing to do. I don't know. People love money, man. Money is so weird. People will do crazy stuff for money. Like, I guess would I do that for money? The thing is, money doesn't really get me anything. What else was I going to talk about? Oh yeah, speaking of people begging, this is the whole. Why does it? If it goes out of focus one more time, I'm ending the podcast. I'm throwing my computer into the ocean, and it's not even my computer's fault. It's my camera. It went out of focus again, bro. You're going into the ocean. I don't even live near an ocean. Oh no, I just doxed myself. I wanted to make music this morning, but then I got sidetracked. And I'm like, all right, time to do what do you want from me? Why does it... What are you focusing on? I'm the only person here. Oh, wait. Wait, is that going to fix it? Did I fix it? Now I have to sit up. I don't want to sit up. Come on. For some reason, I think it's funny when people hold a microphone and they talk to themselves. Like a microphone. I watch commentary. Oh, damn it. Now that's too low, and it's showing my really deep V-neck. Gosh, dang it, man. This is such an amateur podcast. I watch commentary channels, and for some reason, I watched Leon Lush when he had like 100,000 subscribers. I thought, this guy's funny. But what I really like is he has a handheld mic. He has a dynamic microphone, and he's holding it. And that was the reason I stuck there, because I thought it was funny. I think it was focusing on the green screen. For this, I'm using a TV from like 2011 for my second monitor. And you can see like the lines, because I think it's so slow, the hertz are so slow that it actually, you can see the dynamic, or you can see each individual frame, and then it gets caught on camera. I'm not exactly sure. I'm not a scientist. I don't know how that works. I brought random news up because I want to see if there's anything funny here. What? Abby the Thick Sea Otter has Monterey Bay Aquarium apologizing. Escapee flags ride from officer. What is Reddit? What is Reddit? I don't understand what Reddit is. Chris Collinsworth slides back into frame from right side. What? Why is this an article? I'm so confused. What? Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? This is a thing? This is a thing. This is a thing. Alright, anyway, I have to explain this. I don't think, some of you guys, if you don't live in the United States, you might not know this. If you don't watch football, you might not understand this. But basically, this whole article, which is on Sports Illustrated, this whole article is about an announcer. He's the color commentator. He's basically the Gary Neville to the Martin Tyler. They start on Al Michaels, who's the play-by-play guy, and it's a close-up. It's like this. It's a frame like this. And then it zooms out, and then the color commentator slides in, and he usually slides in from the viewer's perspective from the right of Al Michaels. So it zooms out, and then the guy comes in from the right side. So from here. From the right side. This article is about how last week, instead of sliding in from the right side, because it pans out, he usually... He slides in. He slid in. He slid in from the left side, and that's it. That's the article. Instead of sliding in from the right side, he slid in from the left side. Actually, that's not even it. This is worse than it. This is worse. This article's not even about that. This article's about the fact that last week he slid in from the left side. He normally slides in from the right side. He slid in from the other side. This article is about the fact that last week he did it from the left side, but then he went back to sliding in from the right side. What? This is content? This makes me think that I could be the president. I could do this person. How have you written this? How have you written this? What? What is this? What is this? Did you go to school for this? This makes me sad. Maybe I'm just cynical, but like I get it's like a little thing that's funny. Like I would be like, "Huh, that's kind of funny." The fact that it has a Twitter hashtag apparently. Is this one of those Twitter hashtag things that like no one Oh no, he has his own Twitter account. That's great. This is something I definitely would have done in high school. I would have created this Twitter account. Oh my gosh, it's just a bunch of posts of him sliding in from the other side. But the thing is, I would post this and then the picture's not even him. What? The Twitter header is just two kids who look like they graduated from a private academy in New England and they're smoking cigars. What the hell, man? What? Sheesh, man. This is so weird. How is this a thing? How is this a thing? How many tweets are... Can you look at number of tweets? Right side tonight. Hashtag Collinsworth side. Great day of football and we haven't even gotten hashtag... It's almost time. Hashtag Collinsworth slide. That slide. Instant classic. Maybe I'm just cynical. Maybe I shouldn't do this in the morning. I get too angry. I think this is funny, though. I think it's funny to laugh at people. Why is this a thing? Anyway, someone posted this on Reddit. So someone posted it on Reddit because they thought it was funny enough to share. Gosh, I'm such a terrible person. What is Reddit, by the way? Reddit is so weird. I don't know, man. I need a co-host to keep me in check. Otherwise, I'm gonna pop off. I'm gonna go off. I'm gonna say something weird. Why do people immediately dislike a video? Is that a thing? So many things I don't understand. This should be called the "So Many Things I Don't Understand" podcast. If I don't know if people still watch this. Are people watching this podcast? If you're watching this right now, just comment, and you can comment anything. I want to know if I'm talking to myself like a crazy person, because usually these thoughts just are stuck in my head. I was gonna use the verb fester, but fester's such a disgusting. Fester makes me think of worms, like festering in a wound. What is the definition of fester? Define fester. Fester, of a wound or sore, becoming septic. Oh, God. Becoming rotten and offensive to the senses. So it has a negative connotation. So I'm glad I didn't use the word fester, because that makes me think of worms still. But I think it's good for me to say this out loud. But going back to FIFA, I wonder how can I get better at FIFA? If I look at Fortnite, because Fortnite competitive is kind of interesting to me. I still think there are flaws, but people like have custom maps. You can practice your aim, like an aim booster. You can practice your 90s, your building. Just go into playground mode and practice that. Pros have like made these own accounts, or not accounts, creative maps and modes where it's like you have an AK which has good accuracy and a shotgun, and you try to practice shooting with that, and there's no building allowed, so it's basically aim practice on Fortnite. So there are ways to practice at the game, and then of course you can just play it. But what do you do in FIFA? I think there's a drill. Is there a drill you can do? There was a Reddit post about this. Reddit FIFA drills to get better. Is this a thing? The best way to develop your players. These skill games really improve your game. See, like there's not really a thing. I could watch those YouTube videos of those people who like claim to be really good, but I don't think it's just like this isn't what I'm looking for. This is how to get better, and it's just use a finesse shot. That's basically, it's a long article, but it's like do finesse shots. I'm like, yeah, obviously, duh, of course. Wow, what? But I'm looking for. You can't just say words and then that's how you get better. You actually have to put them into practice. They're skill games. The only skills I need are defensive, and them drills are so boring. Shooting, definitely. Maybe I should do that. Shooting 110%, you can practice all the new mechanics. Maybe that's the thing. I don't know. Oh, this is actually... I'm remembering things. See, what happens is I didn't stream the last of my foot champs because I don't like to post a video and then live stream because someone said that it like takes away views from your video, and I care more about the videos than the live stream, to be honest. I also like I tend to freak out the last like 5 games of foot champs, so I didn't want to record it. But I wanted to do an experiment where you take it's a random sample size of people. So you get that nice bell curve action going. And it's people just randomly selected, no variables that are going to be influenced. I took a freaking multiple statistics classes, and I can't remember any of these vocabulary words. But basically, like, reduce all variance. That's not even the right word. Okay, whatever. Well, anyway, you know how to do you do experiments. So you just pick random people, so it creates a bell curve. I wanted to see how much a mega team actually affects you. So what I could do is you look up the most commonly used players or commonly used teams from all the pros. So you create the ultimate meta team. I'm assuming it have like Hullet in it. It'd have Patrick Vieira, Neuer, I guess. I don't know who the meta keeper is. Courtois, probably, actually. Courtois, maybe Alexandro. Is he the meta? Rio Ferdinand seems to be a center back who's very popular. Hierro. I think Hierro. Actually, I don't know if he's meta. Like a flashback Juan Fran or something like that. Well, anyway, super meta team. And you just give it to a bunch of random users on our FIFA who play Weekend League consistently. And beforehand, they have to tell you what their finishes have been in FIFA 19. So then you average that out. For me, I'm a Gold 1 player. I'm Gold 1. I know that. Now, I give myself this meta team, and I play a Weekend League. Maybe I'll play more. If you play more, that was going to reduce the error. That'll create more of an R squared closer to 1. Am I right? I can't remember. I got a C. No, I got a B actually in this class. Econometrics. I passed. I have a diploma. Well, anyway, you do that, and you play multiple Weekend Leagues. Maybe for the sake of this, you just play one. But I want to see what you could actually see how much having a good team affects, because it's going to be the same player playing, and you don't like do drills. It's not like that. Oh, actually, that'd be an interesting experiment. Oh, my camera's dying. Oh no. I might have to end the podcast a little early because the camera's dying. But anyway, you could do. Some people do two experiments. Some people randomly get a giant mega squad. The other have to play drills for like an hour. This isn't going to work because no one's going to play drills for an hour. But they play drills for like an hour, 2 hours every day. And you see the difference in improvement in their weekend league scores. Compare the two groups and see what actually matters, having a great team or practicing drills and playing a lot. I'm going to tell you, it's having a good team. That's going to be it for this podcast. Hope you guys liked it. Subscribe, comment, share with your friends. See ya. Let me know if you're actually seeing this. And as always, don't forget to spay your pets.